Hey, welcome back, everybody. Thanks for being here. Welcome, new subscribers. Well, today, guys, we are going to talk about the day the mask dropped. Now, when did the mask drop off of your severe malignant narcissist? Please put it in the comments below if it was a shocking, unexpected event that told you that you were dealing with the devil. Because these types, they will be on best behavior and love bomb for quite some time until they've won your trust. And when the mask drops, a lot of targets have reported that it was sudden, it was abrupt, it was unexpected, and it was highly traumatic and shocking. There's all sorts of stories out there from survivors that, everything was going great for months, years. Then one day, the mask dropped. Their behavior changed. They turned into the devil themselves, or Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde type of syndrome. Now, this can be a male or a female narcissist. It doesn't matter. But these severe malignant narcopaths, they lie by omission. As I put in a video prior to this one, look it up. The video that says narcissists lie by omission. In other words, they leave out vital, important facts that you should know that are, probably deal breakers for you, but they withhold them. They just don't mention them until it's too late, until the target is too involved and has invested their life, maybe perhaps given up their job, moved to another state, married the narcissist. Who knows what has happened? And if this is a family member, you could have taken up some kind of opportunity or moved back home because they made it sound great, or, taken a job overseas that was appealing, to you, that they made sound so wonderful. And then one day the mask drops and it feels like you're in a nightmare. Like, how did I fall into this trap type of feeling? Because the narcissist will omit and leave out these facts until they have you trapped. That's the deception of the adversary. They weave a web of destruction for their targets. One that looks appealing, one that looks enticing, one that looks like, they're the best person and has your interests at hand. But when the mask drops that fateful day, you are dealing with the devil from that point on, no? It's all downhill from there. Now, the narcissist will give you intermittent periods of good behavior, which is the confusing part. It isn't like one day the mask drops and they're just horrible every day after that. Oh, no. Satan's a little more, conniving than that. He's going to put in these confusing bouts of good behavior and loving behavior, not intimate loving behavior, but just, the actions. They may do something nice for you, or act like they're repentant for whatever they did before. But they're not, because they just go out and do it again and again and again and again. But in between these heinous, horrible acts of evil, they will do some nice things and act like they're on a new path or turning over a new leaf, and you think everything's okay. But it's not. That's just the adversary's tactics. That's what he does to keep you hooked, is the push-pull, up-down, good behavior mixed in with worse and worse evil behavior. You've never seen anything like it, because they don't have any remorse or guilt, and they don't resolve any of the issues that have happened in the past. Do they? I mean, if anybody's had any resolution and progress with a narcissist, please let me know. Because they're known not to resolve anything. They just deflect, change the subject, project it on you, and go back to one. And I'll have a video on that. That'll be explained in a future video. But needless to say, they don't resolve anything. They don't resolve issues. They just build up and build up and build up to wear the target down. It's just compiled, repeat bad behavior without any change, regret, remorse, or guilt. That's the adversary. But the intermittent good behavior is the confusing part. You start thinking that, oh, they're not so bad, or, gee, we're getting along today, or, gee, we had a nice one day out. And that gives you hope. But it shouldn't be that way, guys. It shouldn't be just one day, or, they start breadcrumbing you giving you these little crumbs of good behavior, and you think that's all you're worth. You're not just worth that, guys. You're worth somebody who respects you, who loves you, who treats you well every day, not just with breadcrumb days once in a blue moon or every once in a while, and it's mostly bad behavior or you're living in fear and anxiety dealing with this person. It shouldn't be like that, guys. It shouldn't be like that. So where were you when the mask dropped? Most people can remember the day, the hour, where they were, what they were doing, what happened, because it was extremely traumatic. It was the day that you realized you were dealing with the devil and not a human being. It was the day you saw bizarre, strange behavior in the severe malignant narcissist that didn't seem human. And you know what I'm talking about, guys. Those of you I have heard from, and those of you who are just watching these videos, but maybe you haven't commented or said anything about your situation, but you know what I'm talking about. Please put it in the comments, because it helps to validate others' experience. Many claim and many attest to the fact that these narcissists, these severe malignant narcissists, again, not everybody is dealing with one of these types. You may be dealing with somebody with a few narcissistic tendencies, but not the sadomasochistic, psychopathic, and sociopathic types of narcissism, that are malignant narcissists, that are extremely evil. They tend to torment and bully, and they're extremely cruel to their targets. They love to watch their targets suffer, so they create situations and traps so that happens. I mean, that's how they get their fuel. They actually get energized by that. And watch my Energized Evil video, guys. It explains how, that's why they can thrive. That's why they do better in their jobs, better than ever, while the target of their abuse is dying a slow death, because they actually get energized from your pain. When the mask drops, it is an extremely horrific, scary, frightening, and tormenting experience that leaves a lot of targets with severe trauma and PTSD. Because it's like you wake up and you're in the middle of a nightmare. Some targets have described it like they felt like they were in a dream, like they were going to wake up. But the thing with a severe narcissist is it's not a dream. It's real. It's really happening. Every day you wake up and you feel like you're in some kind of horror movie, and you don't know how you got there. Because the person you're dealing with, this monster that's in the movie with you, the real movie that's really happening, was a nice person before. And somehow the mask dropped, and they revealed that you were actually dealing with a demonic representative. Somebody who was there to torment you, not love you. Somebody who is there to destroy you, not help you thrive and become a better person and help you in life and love you and care for you. But somebody who wants you to suffer, somebody who enjoys causing you pain, and somebody that wants to strip you of everything that you worked for and had. And I don't just mean monetarily. I mean, they want to strip your confidence from you. They want to strip your relationship with God from you. They want to strip your kindness and your compassion and your empathy from you, because they don't have those. They're jealous of those qualities in you. So they do everything to destroy those qualities in you and make you so depressed and so scared and so full of anxiety, and that you have cut off your support systems. You've cut off people in your life. The narcissist wants you to depend on them only, and so you have nowhere to go, and so you're without a support system. So if you have had trauma from the day the mask dropped, let me know in the comments below. And if it helps to share what happened, it will probably help other people that have gone through this. I've heard all sorts of different situations, guys, and nothing shocks me anymore. It doesn't make the target a less intelligent person for being targeted by one of these predators. They are predatory. They prey on good people, and most of the time, very intelligent and successful people. So don't feel it's a flaw that you were targeted. Many times it's because what you were doing was right, because you have a sense of empathy and compassion about you, because you are a kind, good person and smart and most likely accomplished. That's why narcissists target you. So if the mask on your narcissist dropped abruptly and has left scars on you, and it was a traumatic moment, know you're not alone. This is how they operate. And I'll have another video talking about the trauma that's involved when you are targeted by one of these evil types. It goes very deep, and it takes a while to heal, guys. So be patient with yourself. Be good to yourself. Be kind to yourself. And know you're not alone. So thanks so much, guys. If you need prayer for healing or for anything else in life, please put it in the comments below. And if you remember the day and the moment when the mask fell off of your narcissist, let us know what happened. Was it shocking? Did it come out of the blue? Most times it does. It's like flipping a light switch. 1 minute they're the best thing you've known, and then the flip of the switch happens, and they're the worst monster you've ever known. And you're in a nightmare that you can't seem to get out of. So if this has been your experience, I'm so sorry. Nobody should have to go through this. But that's what these predators do. They are predators. They know exactly what they're doing. And we here on the channel, being a Christian channel here, we know that they are representatives of the wicked one. It says the wheat and the tares. The wheat are God's people. The tares were put here by the wicked one. So I do think we're in a division of the wheat and the tares. And we can discern easier now who is who in these times. So take care, everybody. Make sure you follow on Facebook, Rumble, and Twitter. And please like, share, and subscribe. It helps the channel to grow and gets the word out. And I'll see you next time, guys. Know you're in my prayers. God bless.